Hey there, welcome to my channel. Today's project is Raglan Hoodie Charlie. Step 1. Preparation. First, you have to print and cut out your sewing pattern. If you need help with that, check the How to Print and Cut Out PDF pattern guide. You can find the link in the video description. It's time to choose a fabric. I recommend medium-weight knitted fabrics such as French terry, sweatshirt fleece, or interlock knit. Also, you will need a thinner fabric such as rib knit or other stretchy fabric for cuffs, hood lining, and pocket lining. Pay attention to fabric requirements. These are calculated based on my suggestions. My main fabric will be French terry. I have chosen a basic cotton jersey for cuffs, hood lining, and pocket lining. I recommend to pre-wash all the fabric in the same way you plan to care for the finished garment. Don't forget to use an iron to press the fabric before cutting. Step 2. Cutting. In the instructions, I show a picture of how to cut your garment pieces from the fabric, but these plans are just suggestions. Fold the fabric with the right sides together and make sure the top and bottom measurements are equal. That's how you'll know the fabric is folded right. Now place the front and back patterns on the main fabric. Place some weights on the patterns to make them more stable. Trace the patterns with chalk or marker. Cut out all the pieces. Trace and cut the waistband, pocket, hood and sleeves in the same way. Make sure to cut all the notches. Now cut both cuffs, another part of the pocket, and the hood from the thinner fabric. Step 3. Sewing pocket. Take the two pocket layers, put them on top of each other with the fabric's right sides facing inwards, secure each corner with a pin. Use a sewing machine to stitch layers together according to the markings. keep the bottom seam unsewn. Cut the corners of the seam allowance. Be careful, don't cut the seam. Turn the pocket right side out. Make sure the corners are nice and neat by using a needle to refine them. Press down on all the edges of the pocket with an iron. Iron it from the side with a thinner fabric, making sure a little bit of the main fabric is visible. Sew along the slanted edges to keep the pocket flat. Place the pocket at the center of the front. Make sure the front detail is facing upwards. Put the pocket about 7 cm up from the waist with the main fabric facing down. Sew it onto the front along the pocket's bottom edge. Fold the pocket up and pin it to the sweatshirt at the top on both sides. Sew the pocket to the front by sewing along the sides, bottom and top. Don't forget to keep the slanted edges open. Step 4. Preparing cuffs and hood lining. Fold in half wrist cuffs, ensuring they are parallel to the grain line. Sew them closed. Be careful if you are using a serger and pins, remember not to cut the pins because it could harm the mesh and spray. Fold each of them in half so that the wrong side is facing inwards, forming cuffs. Place the two layers of hood lining together with the right sides facing each other. Use pins to hold them in place. Sew along the head curve. Step 5. Sewing sleeves. Place the front, back and both sleeves like this. This helps you see clearly how to sew the sleeves in the right spot. Put both sleeves on the front and then pin the arm edges to the sweatshirt with the right sides facing each other. Ensure that the notches align. Join the pin sections. Place the front section with the right side facing up. Put the back section on top of the front section with the right side facing down. Flip the sleeves. Pin the arm edges to the back section. Join the pin sections with a serger or sewing machine. Step 6. Sewing side seams. Keep the sweatshirt folded, place it the front section up, aligning the side seams. Secure with pins and proceed to sew the side seams and sleeves. Step 7. Sewing cuffs and waistband. Sew waistband closed, ensuring it is parallel to the cream line. Fold this section in half so that the wrong side is facing inward. Place the waistband inside the waist. Match the raw edges so they are facing out. Because the waistband is a little shorter, gently stretch and pin it evenly. Sew while gently and evenly stretching it. Take the wrist cuffs you prepared earlier and use the same method as you did for attaching the waistband to sew them onto the sleeves. 8. Sewing hood. Place the two layers of hood together with the right sides facing each other. Use pins to hold them in place. Sew along the head curve. Turn the hood lining layer right side out and place it inside the main layer of the hood, so that the right sides are hidden. Use pins to secure the layers together along the front curve, then sew them. Leave the neck side unsewn. You will need to sew these pieces together later. Align the pieces at the center of the neck, ensuring that the right sides are facing each other. Use pins to hold them in place. Sew them together. Iron the hood edge from the inside. Try to press it in a way that leaves a little bit of the main fabric visible. Stitch the hood edge about 6 mm away from the edge to make the hood sturdier. Put the hood inside the neck of the sweatshirt, making sure the rough edges match up. Pin the center back seam to the center of the back sections. Pin the center neck seam to the center of the front section. Place a few more pins evenly. Then sew the hood all around the neck.